Most Americans don't become broke overnight. They become broke one upgrade at a time. A better apartment, a newer car, a more expensive lifestyle, more subscriptions, more monthly payments. And at first, it feels like progress. Because modern culture teaches people something dangerous. The moment your income rises, your lifestyle should rise too. That belief sounds normal, but it quietly traps millions of people in financial pressure for decades. And that is why some Americans earning six figures still feel financially anxious. Because making more money does not automatically create freedom. Sometimes, it just creates more expensive obligations. Think about what usually happens when someone gets a raise. Do they immediately invest more? Usually not. They upgrade. A nicer car, a better neighborhood, luxury vacations, more dining out, higher-end clothes, bigger mortgages. And the strange thing is, none of this feels irresponsible. Because society celebrates upgrades, modern America treats visible consumption as proof of success. The problem is that every upgrade changes your future financial pressure. A more expensive apartment means higher monthly obligations. A luxury car means higher insurance, maintenance, and payments. A bigger lifestyle creates bigger dependency. And slowly, people stop building wealth and start maintaining appearances. This is the trap of lifestyle inflation. Not dramatic financial collapse, just gradual expansion of obligations. This is why so many high earners feel confused. They make more money than ever before. Yet somehow, they still feel trapped. Because income alone means very little if expenses scale alongside it. A person earning $70,000 with low expenses may have more freedom than someone earning $200,000 with massive obligations. That sounds counterintuitive. But freedom is not determined by income. It is determined by margin. How much money remains after survival costs? That leftover margin is what creates investing ability, flexibility, risk tolerance, financial resilience. Without margin, high income becomes fragile, and modern America specializes in destroying margin. Every industry encourages upgrades. The housing market, the car industry, luxury brands, social media, tech companies. Everyone profits when consumers expand lifestyles faster than assets. This is especially dangerous for the middle class, because middle-class culture often revolves around visible stability, owning the right home, driving the right car, living in the right area, maintaining the right image. But image is expensive, and many people slowly become trapped inside lifestyles they cannot emotionally step backward from. That is one of the darkest psychological effects of lifestyle inflation. Once people upgrade, downgrading feels like failure, even if the upgrade created enormous stress. So they continue running faster, working longer hours, taking more promotions, accepting more pressure, not to become wealthy, but to maintain lifestyles they already built. This creates a terrifying cycle. The higher income rises, the more expensive life becomes, the more dependent people become on uninterrupted income, and eventually people realize something uncomfortable. Their lifestyle owns them. Lifestyle inflation became even more dangerous because modern America transformed into a subscription economy. Almost everything became monthly. Housing payments, car payments, phone payments, streaming subscriptions, software subscriptions, luxury memberships. Modern consumers are no longer encouraged to own things outright. They are encouraged to maintain access. And psychologically, subscriptions are dangerous because recurring expenses feel smaller than they really are. A $1,200 phone feels manageable at $40 a month. A luxury SUV feels acceptable at $900 a month. A massive mortgage feels survivable when spread over decades. But eventually people realize their future income has already been pre-spent. And this is why layoffs now feel catastrophic even for professionals. Because many Americans are not financially free. They are temporarily liquid. Their entire life depends on continuous cash flow. That is not wealth. That is maintenance mode. Social media made lifestyle inflation dramatically worse. Because for the first time in history, people compare themselves constantly. Every day they see luxury vacations, expensive restaurants, designer brands, upgraded homes, perfect lifestyles. And even when people intellectually understand that much of it is fake, emotionally, comparison still affects behavior. This creates what psychologists call status anxiety, the fear of falling behind socially. And corporations exploit this perfectly. Modern advertising rarely sells products anymore. It sells identity. Buy this car and feel successful. Buy this watch and feel important. Buy this house and feel respected. Consumer culture became emotional engineering. And the result is a society where people often spend money to reduce insecurity temporarily, while creating long-term financial insecurity permanently. The most dangerous part of lifestyle inflation is that it disguises itself as success. People think they are progressing because their lifestyle looks more expensive, but financially, they may be moving backward. A person with no debt, strong savings, low obligations, investments, flexibility, may be financially healthier than someone earning triple the income with enormous monthly costs. But modern society rarely celebrates simplicity. It celebrates visible success. And visible success is often financed. That is why so many Americans feel exhausted despite earning more than previous generations. They are not simply paying for survival anymore. They are paying for identity. And identity is one of the most profitable industries in modern capitalism. So what is the solution? The answer is not extreme minimalism. The answer is intentionality. Most people never consciously design their financial lives. They drift upward with every income increase. Instead, financially intelligent people protect margin aggressively. They increase investments before lifestyle. They avoid unnecessary fixed expenses. They understand that freedom grows when obligations shrink. And perhaps most importantly, they stop using consumption as emotional validation. Because once you stop needing lifestyle upgrades to feel successful, the entire system loses power over you. That is financial maturity. Not looking rich, not performing wealth online, but building a life that requires less pressure to sustain. Lifestyle inflation is dangerous because it feels like progress while quietly reducing freedom. And modern America constantly rewards the appearance of wealth over actual financial stability. That is the trap. People spend decades upgrading lifestyles, without realizing they are upgrading stress at the same time. So maybe the real goal is not earning endlessly more money. Maybe the real goal is creating enough margin that your life no longer depends on constant financial pressure. Because true wealth is not measured by how expensive your lifestyle looks. It is measured by how much freedom your lifestyle allows.
Hey, I'm Suri. And before you go, if this video gave you a new perspective or helped you think differently about money, life, or success, then maybe this channel is worth being part of. I spend hours researching, writing, and creating every single video, not just for views, but to create something meaningful, something real. So if you'd like to support the journey, subscribe and let's grow wiser together. Thank you for being here.